What do you have for us this Labor Day?
Yeah, so last week we talked a little bit about this La Nina pattern that is likely going to develop later this fall and into the upcoming winter. And I got a few of you wondering, well, what exactly does that mean for the upcoming winter season? So let's break down the data, what we're seeing. What I'm showing you here is the model probability simulation anyway of us seeing La Nina, El Nino, or neither of those conditions going into the next several months into early next year. So La Nina probability is in blue, neither is in this gray, and then El Nino is in red. So obviously we're not going to be seeing El Nino anytime soon. You can see those bars are really low. However, getting into October, November, December, and even into January, that La Nina probability grows a little bit. So we are expecting a possible La Nina to develop, albeit a weak one, as we get into October and then into early next year. So what that means for the winter is the jet stream is much closer to us. We're vulnerable to these really pushes of cold air coming in. And of course, that jet stream being nearby means we get a lot of storm systems that will be nearby. And typically it ends up being wetter in our region, or in this case, snowier, because of all the moisture that's going to be moving through. And we can verify this by going back to past weak La Nina years. And I've broken all this data down for you. If you're a snow lover, there's a good chance you're going to be happy with the upcoming winter should things pan out. But let's break it down factor by factor, starting with temperatures. More than half, in fact 75% of weak La Ninas here in the Quad Cities gave us colder than normal winters. And how much colder? About 2.3 degrees colder than average. It's a big deal when you're talking about a span of 3 months. What about snow? More than half, 58% of those have had more snow than an average winter. How much more snow? Half a foot more. What about rain? More than half have been wetter than normal. 58% again, and on average about 1.5 inches wetter. So there's some good news all around if you're a fan of traditional winter. It does appear that this upcoming one could just indeed be just like it. So we'll see how that all trends here in the weeks ahead as we get closer to the winter season.